Okay, hear me out. I'm in the mood to build something cute, okay? I want to make an all pink house in The Sims. Kind of like a solid color challenge where you have to build a house using only one color, except maybe not as ugly. Like in the official solid color challenge, say you want a toilet. Well, if there's not a pink toilet, then you don't get a toilet. And a lot of times the pink swatches on things are not that cute. Like there's two kinds of pinks that are very commonly used in The Sims 4. It's like this one or this one. And I hate to say it, but this is not really my vibe right now. I want cute, I want pastels, and I want to make a pink house in The Sims. But first, a word from our sponsor, my dear friends, Word Farm Adventure. Now, by this point, I am sure that many of you know about this game. It's a word game. Basically, you drag these letters at the bottom to create words to fill up the crossword. And then as you level up, you earn coins and these keys that you can use to update your farmhouse. So it's like a combo of word games and also decorating. I'm working on my guest bedroom right now. I've been slowly updating the rug and the wallpaper, getting a new bed. There's also a Labor Day sale this weekend, so if you smash your piggy bank in game, you can get double boosters, which is huge because you know what? Sometimes those boosters really come in handy. You know when there's that one word that you just cannot figure out and you're sitting there staring at it and for some reason you can't get it? This happened to me once and I kid you not, the word was tree, but it was the last word on the board. I was sitting there like, I do not know what this is. Turns out, used a booster for the word tree. But look, it happens to the best of us. The boosters can be a big help. And there's a new quest this weekend, the Wild West quest, available today and tomorrow, where you can collect cowboy hats and win all sorts of fun prizes. Like I said, I'm actually a really big fan of this game, and they're also big supporters of the channel. So if you're interested, you can download Word Farm Adventure for free on iOS and Android, and I'll have a download link in the description box down below. So thanks again to Word Farm Adventure for sponsoring this video, and speaking of decorating, let's get back into it. All right, well, step one, I'm not using this lot. We are not starting with that house. I've got a couple inspiration images that I wanted to show you. Some of these are like actually kind of trendy. Look at this one. I'm loving the porches. I think that's kind of a big inspo for this right now. Also, this one looks like a dollhouse, but it's a real person's house. Isn't that so cute? This one is not pink, but I think this one could be cute if it was. Does that make sense? I'm just a big fan of this style of house, so what can I say? I'm gonna make another one. I'm also thinking this house might be a little bit small, like on purpose. I feel like we're going for kind of cutesy little house, so I don't want it to be giant. Maybe like 2 bedrooms or something. Granted, it's probably gonna be giant at this rate. I don't know, we'll see. I'm thinking the upstairs is gonna be quite small though. I know it looks bizarre right now, but it'll make sense in a minute, okay? We just gotta get some roofing done. Oh, maybe that's too weird. Oh no. Yeah, I'm feeling like I didn't think this through. Maybe we can make it way bigger up there. It does look a bit goofy, doesn't it? But maybe that's a good thing? Like maybe it's cute that it looks a little bit goofy? Wait, what if we could make a really cute wraparound porch? I don't know. This is weird. I want it to look weird. Does that make sense? That I want it to look weird? By that I mean like, I want it to be kind of charming in like this house was built a long time ago and it doesn't make all that much sense, but it's still cute kind of way. Different vibe than originally was going for, but maybe it's good. Okay, maybe that's fun. Maybe it's weird. I don't know. I'm thinking we can have a big balcony on this side too, which is probably for the best because we're not gonna have a lot of windows upstairs. So the balcony being here means we could get a big door there or something, which is good for lighting because as of right now, the upstairs is very small. But you know what? I said I wanted a small house. And that's not so bad. I mean, we could have 1 bedroom upstairs, like the parents' bedroom upstairs, and then a bedroom downstairs. 2-bedroom house, easy. We could even possibly sneak like 2 kids' rooms upstairs, depending on how small we're willing to make them. That's really weird, isn't it? Maybe I should put like a chimney over here or something to balance it out. Wait, that's cute, but then you can't have a window over there. That's fine. Who needs a window? Not us. Okay, light pink, that's cute. Think I might go for like the gray swatch of the roof. Okay, big windows. I'm not sure, because I don't really want to do the pink door situation. I'm not a huge fan of these. I think they're too small. We could use these doors inside. I think that could work. Maybe we just pick a plain front door for now. I'm thinking we could have a giant door on the side. Like, embrace it, get the big windows from it. Does that look, oh, nope. Does that look super weird from the side? I don't think it does. I just want to make sure we have lots of windows upstairs because it's really small. So I want the space to not feel as dark and dungeony, you know? Okay, that's cute. I feel like it's sort of completely changed styles from my original plan, and now it's kind of more like farmhousey almost from the front. That's cute, right? Do you know what? I might come back to the windows in the back. Let's do the floor plan first because I don't like it. It'll be easier once we have rooms. Okay, that actually works out really well. well. The staircase being able to be in the dormer. I feel like if we're doing that, we could totally have 2 bedrooms up here with a really small hallway. That's okay though. It works. We might just need to get some really small windows up there. See, I kind of like those windows for this. They're small, but they're the right height, and then we can just like center everything else with it, right? It's kind of ugly, but in like a realistic way. Like in a, you might find this in a real life house way. We need to figure out a place to have a bathroom. Here's kind of what I'm thinking. We could totally have a bathroom by the door. Maybe you walk into like a formal dining room off of it. Oh, I love the like arched doors. That looks good together. Put an archway that's also arched. Okay, so formal dining room. And then off of that, you'd come into maybe the, well, what if it's the kitchen? No, that doesn't make much sense because we can't, where would the walls go? Okay, so maybe it's the living room. The kitchen is here, and there's another bedroom downstairs in this space. That's realistic. This is my chance to use the horrible tile, okay? I'm gonna do it again. I always call it horrible tile and then I use it. What? There's not a matching pink? Okay, this tile's going in the kitchen. I'm sorry. I always call it a horrible tile and then I use it. But like, look at how cute that is. How can you pass that up? You just can't. Okay, this might be impractical, but I don't want a shower. Just a bathtub. Look, it's pink. Oh my God. We have to use this somewhere. In one of the kids' rooms, we have to use that. Look how pretty that is. I know I wanted this to be like really elegant, but now I want to use pink carpet everywhere. Maybe I've gone off the deep end. It's perfect. Oh my God, this is the best day. That's not a good combo, is it? No. Maybe we could do the little like sparkly one. Dog treats. That's perfect. That is perfect. Okay, I should probably stop putting more clutter in here because I'm scared that the counters are gonna become useless. I don't think I have enough space in here. Wow, whose idea was it to build a house this small? Because whoever made this choice was not thinking this through. Wait, hang on, rocking chairs. Okay. If nothing else, at least the outside's gonna look really good. I have a sudden urge to do that first. I'm gonna do the outside. This is like too magical, mystical, isn't it? To use the pink trees. I probably shouldn't do that. Is this too magical and mystical? Probably. This one has lanterns. Maybe I could put it in the back. I wanna use these oak trees because they sort of match the neighborhood, but I don't wanna pick something too much, you know? I don't wanna pick something that's too dramatic. And these are very large trees. So, oh, did you all see they changed the price of this hedge? This has been a couple months at this point, but in case you missed it, because a lot of people on my stream didn't notice, this hedge used to be 200 simoleons, now it's only 45. So if you're trying to make some budget Sims builds, we've got some better options for plants now. I don't think I want to put a lot in the backyard, so I'm thinking maybe we could have a little table on the patio. Oh, that grill looks so cute. I love it here. I want to live here. Okay, this is an honest question for the comments. Would you ever paint the exterior of a house pink? I don't know if I would. I'm down for like a green, yellow, blue. Like I have lots of colors of houses I'll take, but I don't know if I'm brave enough to do pink. I act like I have the ability to paint a house pink right now anyway, but like, I don't think that I'm brave enough to do pink if I had a house to paint pink. I think I'm more into the idea of like a colorful front door. Like I'd paint a front door pink, but I don't know about the entire exterior of a house. I don't know if I'm that brave. I don't know if I like pink that much either. I've always wanted a yellow front door, like a bright yellow front door. But yeah, a lot of people want like a more neutral color palette in their home, but I'm kind of curious what you would all do. In a dream scenario where you could do whatever you wanted. Got a ceiling fan. Okay. I'm picturing some little garden planters outside too. I don't know who lives here, but they definitely like plants. You just know they're into gardening. They have to be. I'm sorry, I'm gonna do it. I have to put a chess table. I put a chess table in like every single build I ever make, but look, it fits, okay? It's a good spot for it. Okay, this is the last area we have to do. I'm thinking we could put an easel, maybe a couple more planter boxes up here. And that's the whole exterior finished. Oh, I'm really pleased with this. And now just the whole rest of the inside. I wish we had some slightly more pastel things. I don't want this one to have plants on it. Like, I like that, but I wish that we had this lamp in a little bit more of a pastel color. Oh, nothing is pastel enough. I really thought we had more. more options. But like, as far as wall stuff goes, I mean, the cupcake's really not what I was picturing. Do you want to use this ghost wallpaper in one of the kids' rooms? Oh my god, that's perfect. I love it so much. We'll have a ghost room and a flamingo room. Easy. That is a very bold wallpaper. I kind of like it. Oh, this will be perfect for the flamingo room too. This like gingham wallpaper. I'm using way more wallpaper than I thought I was going to. This isn't really what I was anticipating the house would look like. I thought it would be more elegant. It's a bit gaudy. I'm gonna put a pretty mirror on the wall. And that's because there's not many options of paintings that aren't horrible. So we're going for a mirror. Oh, this room is such a weird shape. It's so hard to furnish as like a main primary bedroom. It'll work. Oh, that's actually really pretty. Okay, well that's the whole first floor done. I'm not gonna lie, I just had to do a meeting, but I'm back. Okay, where were we? Ghost room is where we were. I kind of feel like it needs some more light. Anyone else feel like it's kind of dark in there? I mean, I guess it is ghost themed, so it's not surprising, but okay. I'm thinking we could have maybe this room be a teenager's bedroom because it's bigger. It's not bigger, it's actually smaller, but it has a balcony. So maybe we shouldn't have like toddlers with this bedroom, you know? Teen in here, maybe this could be like a child's bedroom. I'm not sure where to put the bed. I kind of liked the idea of a loft bed, but I don't know if it'll fit in there very well. It's a weird shaped room, let's be real. Okay, maybe we could have like one of these thingies, sneak it back in the corner there, obviously in pink. I want to put the bed here so bad, but I don't want to move the door because it looks so nice with them being... Okay, I'm gonna scoot the door ever so slightly. It's worth it. Yeah, I don't think that doing a loft bed would be a good idea. This is ugly. I don't know what to do. I think I made a mistake. Oh, I should have used this. Is it too late? No, I can still use this. Ghost room, science table. What more could you ask for? Okay, that fits better as well. The Snowy Escape one. I'm using way too many packs in this. I'm sorry. I haven't posted it on YouTube yet, but I've built like 4 base game houses this week, so I will post those soon, I swear. I'll make it up to you. I'm sorry about this build. I'm using like weird packs too, like spooky stuff. And for what? So I can have this ghost wallpaper? To be fair, the ghost wallpaper is well worth it. I'm not gonna apologize for that. That's the best part of the whole build. Oh, I kind of like this little rocket ship theme. I don't really use these paintings that often. I think it's because I think this one is weird. I think it's supposed to be a bird or something, but it makes me uncomfortable, so I don't like to use that painting. Okay, you know what? I do like this room. It's kind of cute. The hallway super doesn't matter. I might just put like some more plain wallpaper. Maybe I should put some more plain wallpaper elsewhere in the house. Like perhaps it would benefit from not having pink stripes in this room. Maybe we could tone it down a little bit. Oh, this bed looks so cute in here. Should I have it be like slightly off the wall? I just like that it faces directly out the door. Like that's so nice. Could you imagine growing up in a bedroom like this? My bedroom at home had one window and it was in a corner of the room. So like my room was like this. Maybe that's a little bit big, but the window was like there. And then outside of it, there was a red fence. So like that's what I grew up looking at. And I'm sure many of you did too. Imagine if this was your bedroom and you have a private balcony, like you can stare straight into the neighbor's backyard from it. Beautiful. I think the house is done. I actually really like it. I'm not gonna lie. I think the outside is super cute. It's kind of goofy, but in a good way. And it's also like surprisingly big. When you look at it from the front, it looks like it's a tiny, tiny, tiny little house, but it's actually 3 bedrooms. Small bedrooms, but 3 bedrooms. It's like sneakily big. You know, you wouldn't expect it when you look at it. I built a pink house. I just spelled my name wrong. I put lilsimsie. The number of times I do that, I swear. lilsimsie, lil slimy. I type all kinds of weird things trying to type my name. Anyway, build's done. I hope that you enjoyed it. I love the like pastel vibes of this. I do wish we had some more light pink swatches. A lot of the stuff in The Sims 4 leans very hot pink, but we picked some cute stuff like this pink fridge, this new bed. They look really nice in there. Let me know in the comments, should I try and do some more houses like this? Like a solid color challenge, but not, you know, because if we did a pink solid color challenge, this thing would be a mess, especially because when I do those, I just give up all hope and the house ends up being that color. Like, it's glow-in-the-dark hot pink, which maybe isn't a bad thing. However, is not as playable. So let me know. Do you want a yellow one or something? I'll do it. And if you're interested, I will have that link to download Word Farm Adventure in the description box down below. It is available for free on iOS and Android, I'm just saying. And on that note, I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Do you know what else? I wish we had some pastel pink flowers, like exterior landscaping type flowers. There's a lot of really pretty pinks, but they're all too bright. I want some light ones.